Good Tuesday morning, America. I am your host, Kimberly Carey, with Inspiring Words. Thanking God for being here today. We're going to continue with depression on today. But first, our scriptural reading will come from Ecclesiastes 3:1-4. And it reads, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance." Ecclesiastes 3:1-4. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. What a wonderful day it is to be in the land of the living. As we continue on depression today, we last talked about symptoms on yesterday. And not only are there symptoms of depression, but there are also warning signs of depression. And people, we should really take depression seriously, because we don't know about it. It says depression carries a high risk of suicide, and that it does. Anyone who expresses suicidal thoughts or intentions should be taken very seriously. Do not hesitate to call your local suicide hotline immediately. Excuse me. Call 1-800-SUICIDE or 1-800-784-2433 or 1-800-273-TALK or 1-800-273-8255, or the deaf hotline at 1-800-799-4T as in Tom, T as in Tom, Y as in Yo-Yo, or 1-800-799-4889. These are some of the warning signs with depression. A sudden switch from being a very sad person to being very calm or appearing to be happy. Always talking or thinking about death. Clinical depression, sadness. Clinical depression includes deep sadness, loss of interest, trouble sleeping and eating that gets worse, having a death wish, tempting fate by taking risks that could lead to death, such as driving through red lights, losing interest in things one used to care about, making comments about being hopeless, helpless, or worthless, putting affairs in order, tying up loose ends, changing a will, saying things like, "It would be better if I wasn't here," or "I want out." Talking about suicide, killing oneself, visiting or calling people one cares about. Remember, if you are someone you know is demonstrating any of these warning signs of suicide with depression, either call the suicide hotline, contact a health professional right away, or go to the emergency room of your local hospital for immediate evaluation and treatment. You can also call 911. Excuse me this morning. As I said, people, we really need to take this depression disease seriously, because that's what it is. It is a disease. And a lot of people, and I'm going to tend to say older people, would say, ain't nothing wrong with that child. They just acting a fool. Well, why is that child acting a fool? And in the younger generation, we just don't pay no attention because oh, child, that's just Peaches. That's just how she act. Oh, that's Jimmy. That's just how he act. No, people. We need to take these signs and symptoms seriously. Like I said, so many times we avoid them, put them on the back burner, don't seem to pay attention to them. But I'm telling you, depression is real. It is very real. And I will continue to tell you this until we are done with depression. So just keep an eye out on your kids, your grandkids. And I know I said on yesterday that depression doesn't have a name or a race, a color, or anything like that. I don't know if I said depression has no age either. Depression doesn't have a big or a little bank account. Depression isn't Republican or Democrat. Depression is all of these. So as we continue on our endeavor with depression, y'all be blessed. Remember to smile, because you never know when it may help someone. I'm your host, Kimberly Carey, signing off.